Imagine a world where you can hail a car, get in, and arrive at your destination without a human driver behind the wheel. It sounds like science fiction, but for thousands of people, it's been a reality with WAYMO'S ROBOTAXIS. But what happens when the very technology designed to be safer than human drivers encounters a threat that even seasoned professionals struggle with? Are we really ready to hand over the keys to the machines, especially when unforeseen circumstances reveal critical vulnerabilities? Before we dive into the latest concerning news, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics and its impact on our lives, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and allows us to bring you these in-depth analyses. Now, let's talk about Waymo, the self-driving car company backed by Google's parent company, Alphabet. They've just issued a recall affecting thousands of their autonomous vehicles, and the reason is something straight out of a disaster movie, a potential for these ROBOTAXIS to drive into flooded roadways. This isn't just a minor software glitch. It's a safety issue that could lead to a loss of vehicle control. The recall specifically addresses a scenario where the vehicles might not adequately detect or respond to flooded areas, potentially leading them to enter water that is too deep, compromising their operational integrity and, crucially, the safety of their passengers. Think about it. These cars are designed to be hyper-aware of their surroundings, using a sophisticated array of sensors, cameras, and LiDAR to navigate complex urban environments. Yet, the prospect of encountering significant flooding seems to have exposed a blind spot. Waymo has acknowledged that this risk exists, particularly in situations where a vehicle might be unable to perceive the depth or extent of the water. This leads to a direct recall to address the issue and prevent any potential accidents. The affected vehicles are primarily those operating in Waymo's service areas, which includes cities like Phoenix and San Francisco, places that, while not typically prone to catastrophic flooding, can still experience severe weather events. So what does this recall actually mean? For starters, it's a significant setback for the perception of self-driving technology. While Waymo has a strong track record and has driven millions of miles autonomously, this incident highlights that even advanced AI isn't infallible, especially when confronted with the unpredictable forces of nature. The recall isn't just a minor inconvenience. It involves potentially millions of dollars in lost revenue and significant operational disruption. More importantly, it raises serious questions about the thoroughness of the testing and validation processes for these vehicles. Were these extreme weather scenarios adequately simulated and tested before widespread deployment? The implications extend beyond Waymo. This recall will undoubtedly draw increased scrutiny from regulatory bodies like the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA. We can expect further questions about how autonomous vehicles are tested for their ability to handle a wide range of environmental conditions, not just ideal sunny days. This could lead to stricter regulations and more rigorous testing mandates, potentially slowing down the pace of autonomous vehicle deployment nationwide. For consumers, this might also breed a new wave of skepticism. If a company at the forefront of self-driving technology can issue such a recall, what confidence can the average person have in the safety of these vehicles when they face unexpected challenges? Who is affected? Directly, it's the passengers who use Waymo's service and the company itself. Indirectly, it's the entire autonomous vehicle industry, investors, and potentially all of us who are looking forward to the benefits of this technology. The potential outcomes are varied. Waymo will undoubtedly work feverishly to implement a fix, likely through a software update that enhances their perception of water hazards. They will also likely face increased pressure to publicly demonstrate the safety and robustness of their updated system. Regulators will be watching closely, and this could set a precedent for how future safety concerns with autonomous vehicles are handled. This incident also brings into sharp focus the inherent limitations of current AI and sensor technology when dealing with natural phenomena. While AI can excel at pattern recognition and prediction within defined parameters, the chaotic and fluid nature of extreme weather presents a fundamentally different challenge. The current sensors on these vehicles, designed to detect solid objects and road markings, may not be as effective at judging the depth and flow of water, especially during heavy rainfall or at night. This recall is a stark reminder that the road to fully autonomous transportation is paved with challenges, both technological and environmental. It forces us to confront the reality that while the promise of safer roads and increased convenience is alluring, the journey requires meticulous attention to every conceivable risk, no matter how rare or how seemingly straightforward. So what do you think about this? Are you still excited about the prospect of robotaxis? Or does this recall make you hesitant to step into one? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. Waymo's recall serves as a critical data point in the ongoing evolution of autonomous vehicle technology. The company's response and the subsequent regulatory actions will undoubtedly shape the future of self-driving cars for years to come. This is a story that's far from over.